The past 7 years, I've been director for a private home care agency, like a lot of folks in the room, where we've helped seniors get through their latter years in a meaningful and dignified way. What I found very frustrating in this role was that I was able to provide really top quality tier care to patients who could afford it. And what that meant is about 9 out of 10 folks who reached out to me for services I was not able to engage professionally. They were not able to afford even the most basic level of in-home support, and they were kind of left at the behest of their finances, their family members' support, and a system which is designed not to support the average senior into their later years. So about 90% of people who reached out to me, I told that they'd need to reach out to their Medicare and Medicaid resources. Well, here in Texas, we didn't expand Medicaid. We've left $6 billion on the table every year for the past 10 years that are supposed to be designated to help care for people who are in medical need and are not able to afford it privately. We're all already being taxed for this $6 billion. We're just shipping it out of state. So one of the main things that I want to accomplish if elected is making sure that we expand Medicaid and have a robust medical program that's able to help people regardless of how much money's in their pocket, because that's really the safety net that allows us all to take risks in our lives, to age in place, and in order to live our best life possible even through our later years. Now, when I moved to Pearland about 5 years ago, I was really kind of just focused on my own story. My wife and I had just gotten married, we were buying our house, we wanted to raise our kids and start putting down roots in the community. And I found an amazing community to put roots down into. For the past 4 years, I've been getting more and more involved with local organizers. I chaired the Beto Grassroots headquarters down in Pearland last cycle, and I got to know the people at the county level, the people at the city level, the movers and shakers in my community who are able to help implement change. And we were actually able to swing a needle, and the Beto campaign did exceedingly well in our district. We're actually within 5 points of flipping. So this is going to be a very competitive race this cycle, and for the first time in my lifetime, there's a real possibility that we could retake the Texas House and do some of these really meaningful things outside and including of expanding Medicaid. We have an opportunity to end gerrymandering in Texas and make sure that voters have their say at the state house and politicians don't get to cherry pick which voters they want to work for them. There's green climate initiatives that we can do that are going to help empower agriculturalists and business owners to shift off of carbon dirty power sources and onto green energy. There's a lot that we can do if we just are able to flip only 9 seats, and we're that close. It's out of 150 seat body, we need to flip 9 of them in order to do some